Hello YouTube, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry you're late, but I don't like playing my ad music, my intro music on there. Today we're back on Transport Fever 2. I know it's Wednesday, but I didn't know what I wanted to do, so we rolled with that today. We're doing some Transport Fever 2. I hope you're all well. That's what we're doing. We are doing the next suggested what if. We're doing Crewe connected to Potteric Car Junction. I have an idea of where I want to put it. We're going to take it slow today. We are late. We are later today because I was up late, not gonna lie. So everything started later today. So we'll get done what we can and then we'll continue on Friday. That sound good? I think that sounds good. Although I reckon if I don't blabber on too much, we'd probably get a lot of this done. I already, like I said, I already have an idea of how I'm going to do it. Coach, hello. I can't. Why? It takes a while for that to sync, I think, through the chat, through the live chat. So I'll wait. Hello, how you doing? The weather is very nice where I am. How about you? It is glorious. I walked to the shop in a t-shirt and I'm still wearing said t-shirt. First t-shirt day of the year, I swear. Well, outside anyway. Outside. Although it's going to turn miserable again, right? Hello, Wonk. How you doing? Why haven't I not got YouTube running? What if? Well, that's connected now. That's connected. They should start coming through. I have to literally have YouTube like chat up before it shows. Is it? What if you're ready next week? Possibly. No, that was the next one, right? That is the next one. I can't remember. I wrote them down. I'm waiting for YouTube chat to appear in my chat, otherwise we've got serious problemos, dudes. There we go. What? Yes, there it is. It's appeared. I'm all right. I'm just running a bit late. I'm a little bit tired. I was kept up late, messing around with chained together in the back rooms or whatever it's called last night, and it dragged on, and in the end I rage quit. It was chaos. I'm not gonna lie. And I can't, I lie down and I put something on. So, right, if you don't know anything about me, I love a bit of Star Trek, always have done. I was very excited when the Picard series was announced because I missed it. I quite liked the first season, wasn't a massive fan of the second season, third season, absolutely brilliant. But I do do a yearly rewatch of Deep Space Nine. I think it might be deep down one of my, were you being bullied? No, it was just chaos. Deep Space Nine is my favorite, and I'm currently watching somebody watch it for the first time on YouTube. So I like watch-alongs and things like that. I'm also watching somebody watch Game of Thrones for the first time as well, which is quite funny. So I like watching things like that, like watch-alongs, reaction channels. So yeah, I'm watching them experience Deep Space Nine for the first time. I kind of have to put something on and then I'll sort of nod off. It got really late. And then that makes me even tireder to the point where I'm reading chat now and I'm like, eh. But it is what it is. How are you today, Wonk? Are you good? Are we keeping well? I do have my Monaco hat on today. This is from Monaco, by the way. It was brought back to me by a friend. It's got a Formula 1 car on the front. I also wanted to. What's up, Dom? Ayo, you're that tired. You look bonged off your teats. Yes. I was also advised before we load the game. I need to go into the workshop and download the 47s because there's more options from Thingamajob. Whatchamacallit, Scotch Bob. I have to start from scratch again on Transfer since Friday. I've already completed the West and East Coast track. Just finished up. Oh, wow. Look at you. Absolute maniac. Do the sounds sound any different on the one from Scotchy Bobby? Where are they? I've got CW315. Is that the one I meant to have? Not Scotch Bob. Oh god. What's that? Fun Clive. Have you seen the Class 360 mod? No, I haven't, Coach. Right, this is crazy. Right, I need to go to the comments, guys. To the comments. Right, Rem. That was Rem. That was it. 20 hours ago. From Scotch Bob. Yeah, he definitely said from Scotch Bob. Anytime, Wonk. Anytime. There it is. No, that's the British Rail Class 40. Wow, can we have that too? That's the 40 from Scotchy Bob. Where's your 37s, bruh? Hey Seb, how you doing? I think I've been I think I've been hoodwinked. It's by Jovid. Is it? So why did Rem say you should try the Class 37 one from... Yeah. See, the words fail. You should try the Class 37 mod from Scotch Bob. It has a very more built-in livery. But I've got one here. Joven. Oh. I'm not bad, fella. Not bad at all. Bit tired, as you are, you know. I need to update my YouTube. I'm back to advert subs. Oh, mate. Do you need a bit... YouTube Premium's very good, right? Right. I've got CW315. It's got a Class 37. I have a Fun Clive 37. Two Fun Clives 37s. Another Fun Clive 37. God, Fun Clive had some fun, didn't he? Oh, bruh. I get what you're saying. Right, I think we messed around with that layer. Although I do like the one here by CW315. He does some good stuff, doesn't he? Hey? Oh yeah. I'll keep that. I'll keep that. I'll keep that on the back burner for now because we need to crack on with some railway. I need to get some. I need to get some open rail up and Google. I hate the Class 170 mod. I hate it. Do you hate it? I'd have a look, but I'm saving that 37 in my list. Hate is such a strong word, Wonk. You know? There is a 2026 livery cross country mod for the Class 220. Is there? I don't know how you guys keep up with it. I have no idea. I do love tea though. Yes, the turbo star. I see. I'm not a big fan of turbo stars. Whether I'd like them in real life more, but you know, like in the game, they always feel a bit like. I know it's only a game and it's all not real, but they feel very not real in the game. Just feel a bit like toys. I don't know if it's just me. But they just feel a bit meh. Feel a bit insignificant. Yes, I've got the 26 delivery for the 220. Am I gonna have to have a search now? It's too for my build. It's too modern. Or is it? Yes. Who made that? God, there's so many 220s on the workshop. Everybody wanted a piece of the old Voyager, didn't they, eh? Need to look up the author, though. I've no clue. There's a mod where you have to create the track to build them. What? I've got loads here. I've got the Killicans one. I've got the Meze sound mod, which makes it sound loads better. I've got a plain simple, the 220221. I've also got the terabytes one. Anybody ever looked at the cursed class 43? Is it? What's up, manager? How's it going? Has anybody seen these? That's quite cool, to be fair. I think it's the next image. Look up, this is rail attraction. What's that? I might have to download these, you know. That's quite nice. I like that. I like that. That's quite cool. There is a funny one in this, though. What's that? Let's smoke vape together. Sounds a little bit personal, manager. Hey, what's this? That looks cool. I like that's going for the ATP kind of style. Right? I quite liked it near the driving train. I don't like it in the middle. I quite liked it near the driving train. Just one. And they ooh, a hat thrown together. Yeah, I am thrown together. That is wild. I might have to download this mod. What's that? It's like something you'd see in one of them vials. You know in Alien Resurrection when she walks in and finds all the failed versions of her? It's one of them in one of them big glass tubes. God. Yeah, no. No, we're not doing that. Check the Discord. You're gonna make me check Discord. Transport fever chat. What's this? Oh. Rail and track industry. The gameplay mod adds a cargo chain for rails and tracks that need to be produced before you can build tracks. It therefore offers a new exciting logic. Oh, that might be fun. I might try that on a different build. I will save that. I like the buffer version on the HST. I like the buffer versions. I like the ones with big buffers. I like a big buffer, me. Right. I'm really tempted to download this mod. Yeah, we are. I'm downloading this. Right, have I got everything? No, I need Centurion Core mod files. Subscribe. Right, I need to take a photo of this mod list. And Debris Rail Class 89. I'm just downloading those two in order to download this one. I think we introduce one of these trains today if we complete one of the 9. Trains. I'm doing trains today because I really couldn't think of what I wanted to do today, and I'm kind of like quite tired. I was kind of relaxed, and I hadn't done a thumbnail, so I hadn't committed to anything yet. I was like, yes, I have not committed to something that I may not feel like doing. I can sit, build a railway, and relax, and just do that. Right, we're stuck on 98% downloading this mod for some reason. 99. Ooh. I am not jumping on the Rust bandwagon. And did you just make that statistic up? Is there a new patch for Rust? A lot of people still playing Crimson Desert. Peanut was playing Apex 2 weeks ago. He's been playing everything right now. Dude's playing everything and everything. You're just a big kid who likes trains. This is very true. Right, I've downloaded that wacky mod. So we're going to add that, and we're going to add that to the line. Oh, I've loaded the game already, guys. I got to... I'm not playing Rust. I ain't got time for it. Nothing about it makes me want to play it. Nothing. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. Just nothing really makes me want to play it. I'm side addicted to Deadlock right now. Talk about letdown. I told you I would. What's up, Jeff? How's it going? I told you I will. I know. I will. I will do. I will do. One day. One day, somehow. All right. I think we have all our mods. It's fine. Used to it. Stop. Just stop. Stop. So much pressure to play so many games all the time. All I want to do is pick my nose, sit in the corner and watch. All I want to do is play Dynamo and bomb about and stun people. But here's the thing. You haven't played a game with me in like 3-4 years. I'm going to be honest with you, Cosmic. Luna moans at me because I don't play enough games with her. I play 5 games a week with the boys of Deadlock right now, if that. Other than that, I'm in this. Or I'm staring at the ceiling. Or sleeping. Resting my brain. I just missed my mouth with my tea. This is why you wear jumpers and a t-shirt. It becomes, in the summer with a t-shirt, it becomes super, super sensitive. You haven't slept yet, you can drink tea properly. I'm cutting hair. This is true. Maybe you got up at 7:30 a.m. yesterday morning and you haven't been to bed yet. That's crazy. How you feeling now? You feeling better? Better bit stress. I have cat hair all over me. I'm quite happy that my camera is kind of... You know, there's a little bit there showing. Right. Let's crack on, shall we? Spin. Oh, I haven't even got the map up yet, so... There we go. I was thinking this line, that line's going to swing that way. This line is going to be our line for the thing in my bob. What do you call it? Right, that's our freight access. Can that stay? That can stay 3, I think. Hold on. T-minus, oh, is that, oh, yeah, you're in countdown to that, yeah. He's gonna go fine. I need that up. What junction are we doing again? What's the name of that junction? Pinned. Oh, I know why. I could just type in Doncaster, right? You're not so sure? Why? Okay, I'm going to show you guys this quickly. Yeah, that's right, Jeff. So yeah, I typed in Doncaster because it's the junction approaching Doncaster, and I want to do the final curve. So all the industrial on the final curve into Doncaster. So I want to do all of that. So this line here, it's already right because of the freight. Hold on, because of the freight exit here, I've kept it 3. It'll be 2-way. No, it won't be 2-way. It'll be up to here, and then it'll become 1-way this way, and I'm going to leave that like that. Yeah, and then because in open rail it becomes 3. Hold on a second. That doesn't even... Now, I thought... Oh, no, that's because that's not the right one. Idiot. Right, this one, yeah. Becomes 3 at this point here. I'm looking at the wrong one. Becomes 3 at this point here. I'm going to keep... Becomes 4 because the other junction splits off that way. I'm going to keep the 3 all the way in and just do a switch into that one. So it flies in. Now... Obviously, the approach and this junction is not electrified. Our rail is. Take that into account. However, or is it electrified? No, it's not. However, no, I'm going to electrify both. I'm going to electrify both and then I'll make a decision later. Let's just get the shape ready first. Overground 317s on your lines when? So much pressure. I don't know, Sluck. Welcome, by the way. So, and then I'm going to do... We're going to bring out the 4th one there. All right, so that's kind of what we're going to do. So we're going to create this shape. I'm just going to use 1 set of tracks for now and go from there. This line we're going to use... If we come down like that, it'll be the line that comes up here from somewhere. All right? And then this one, we're going to swing that way and go into there, down there somewhere. Between now and the future. Right, so let's crack on. Let's have some game sound. Yeah. See you later, farm. I'm going to just put any track on these crossovers for now, and then we will edit tracks after. If I can find the right track, I will. I'm not overly bothered. "20 days, 2 bus bound." Wait. Oh my God. I'd be on break. Woo! My shake tastes off like it's missing something. Have you forgotten something? Well, the doctor says you should add a intermediate station. This is the approach on the thing. I will add something when I can, my fella. Is that missing flavor? This isn't going to work like that. Sidings come after, bro. If you're wondering. The only thing we're wearing hats and headphones, and this is why I want in ears, is this, you know the little nubbin? You know the little nubbin you get on the top of your hat? The headphones hit the nubbin and it hurts after a while. That's horrible. You've got a really good one for what if? Oh, God, the number of it there. That's there, isn't it? Well, like I said, pole dancers. These cars have got nowhere to go. Got nowhere to go. Why have I got a big cross? How do you normally detail out those vertically separated junction? How do I normally detail out? Ice cream man's outside. A bit of wall slab, etc. Yeah, possibly. Which bit are you on about? I still don't like that. I'm gonna be playing with that for a while. I might end up making that my own way. The shape of it's not that nice anyway. Well, like this. Sometimes it depends what it is. This area is like literally just a lot of trees. I'll smooth it out, dude. I might, I'll add the ponds maybe. I don't like that either, to be honest. Is what it is though. A cool junction for watching your trains fly by. Ha, yeah. I could get a slow station in here, no, intermediate station. That's what we was talking about as well. In here, I could use the up downs. I could use that because that's technically going to be an up down slow. So like here, I'm going to add a switch. That's how up. Trees and fences. Oh yeah, can't go wrong with a few trees and fences. Right. Bang these three in. So we're going to do our freight here. We're going to freight and then we're going to do an abrupt turn up into our Crewe / Doncaster. Now, I meant the actual mod that allows the tracks to cross over at specified angle, or do you just use them as a guide and remove them afterwards? Are these? Sometimes I use them as a guide, and sometimes I'll actually use them. I'll use them. I'll just change the track after. I will use that. I'll keep that. I'll just change the track after. I just use them now and then put them down. Then I'll mess around with the tracks because I've got so many track options. No, I'll leave them. I'll probably extend the wall out a little bit because I know what you mean in terms of bridge. The bridge length is a bit longer, and the angle I wanted at the start, you probably watched me fiddling a little bit. I wanted a longer bridge with the angle it's got, but because when you lengthen the bridge, the angle changes. So what I might do is in my little head, is I'm thinking I'll extend the bridge myself and find the closest texture I can possible to that. And bring it out, or like you maybe said, I'll add a retaining wall against it to simulate the fact that the bridge is a bit longer, and then I'll stretch this switch out a little bit more, and I'll go there. I'll just change the tracks in a bit. Like here, I've messed around, so I'll probably change this bridge, but I noticed that there's a longer bridge into this, so I did that to remind myself that there is. You've tried them. They're really good for creating nice shapes because you can force the angle and you can also do nice curves with them, like, and continue on with nice big curves. Like, you know, when you really want to make a nice big smooth curve, they're really good for that. They're really good at setting distances as well, because sometimes, you know, when you can go downhill, uphill too long. They're really good for sort of predetermined distances, setting a height level. I recommend sort of the 9.5 height because it's tall enough for the catenary, but not too tall that it makes the bridge look too big. 9.5, big enough for the trains, big enough for the catenary height, and the overheads height, but not too high. The only problem is if you set it at 9.5 and then you want a more, I don't know, say later on you want to put a road or another railway under or over, just take in mind that 9.5 is not high enough for the natural sort of height that you normally do when you sort of maybe go under or over naturally. It's normally about 11 and a half is quite good height if you want to set a standard height where later on you want to add your own manual bridge and not use one of those, but you want to keep the base track at the same height. You don't want to go up or down. You don't want to create any slopes. That helps. That makes sense. I could draw it for you if you want and show you what I mean, because I'm really bad at mansplaining. So, for example, I'll show you quickly. So, let's say we carried on here. As you can see, it doesn't create a bridge. Okay, because it's not high enough to create a bridge yet. 9.5. So, 11.5 is high enough to create a bridge if you wanted to go 1, 2, 3, 4 over the top. So that's the only, so sometimes you can run into problems with that later on. So I use 9.5 when I definitely know I'm using them all the way through. I can then create a less of a height difference for creating the up and down slopes, which is really helpful. So for like coming up and down here, slope's not as exaggerated, and I'll probably mess around with this afterwards as well and create a smoother transition and try and get the junction in without creating any glitch in between the rails as well. That's why I use the 9.5 height. Hello. I'm going to feed the cat. Come on, Dan. La-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da. I've lost my open rail map. There it is. Okay. So let's create a nice big track through here with these three. Give ourselves lots of space because it really doesn't matter at this point. I like with a lot of these tracks afterwards as well. If you're looking at the speeds, I will play with the speeds after. Right. Some of you have got to go, guys, but I'm going to keep that town there and we'll use it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Um, 140. I think I'm gonna do these sidings at this 140. 140. What are they? B53. B53 140. Sometimes if you're lucky with these mods as well, they put them in kph order. It's just about picking the right color sometimes. Definitely 4 there, right? Yeah. That town might actually get deleted because it's a weird height. Crispy, crisp. What type? Flavor, go. Favorite flavor crisps, chat. Hit me. What's up, Rem? How you doing? Rem, I couldn't find that 37. I couldn't find the 37 by Scotch Bob. Raw cocktail. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. Cheese and onion. Another not a bad shout. Right, this side, I'm not actually going to use these sides this side. I'm going to asset them. So we are just going to create. Something. If that is all right with you guys, anyway. If I could just asset this, and then rather than actually have a physical thing. Do you know what I'm a big fan of that I've kind of missed? I'm a big fan of the old roast chicken, and I found that there was a little bit of shortage of the roast chicken recently. I'm not sure if you guys noticed that. There was a little bit, you know. Couldn't find them in single packs. I had to buy multi-packs to get me roast chicken crisps. Was not an happy chappy. Right. This requires extreme concentration. Must concentrate hard here. So we go. Whoop. Oh my god, look how. We're going to have to do something. Nope. No, there's not. The second set. This is the first set. So, issue. This is this set. This is what I just did there. Yeah? Issue. Then is this set. Then this side is them bends. I've run out of room. What my that isn't roast chicken, prawn cocktail probably, mate, or cheese and onion. Do you know what I used to love and are discontinued now? Brannigan's roast beef and mustard. They were the crisp. They were the one. Look them up. If you haven't had them. Whoo. So what we're going to have to do with this, right? No. No. We're going to create a bend. We're going to cheat. We're going to bend this way. All right? So we're going to have a little bend, and we're going to do it here, and then that's going to bend that way. All right? I have a plan for this. This is what happens in Transport Fever 2. Something we're just going to have to live with, guys. We run out of the room. We are having every single set of sidings and junctions. We're going to just manipulate the bend. Yeah, Brannigan said this is... Said this to my mate the other bit because I found a lamb and mint sauce crisp in Aldi similar to to the one Bradigan says, wow, they were so good, right? Just the right amount of heat, but not too hot. Just nice. Got a little bits of railway. Oh, yeah. You'd always find them in, you know, like the odd shops, right? The little, you know, your little corner shop or something. I used to love elemental flavored Pringles. Ooh. The paprika walkers mix are very nice. Paprika. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm creating curves all over me track. All right. In fact, no, I'm not. This is the problem you run into. I'll sort that out in a minute. We'll come back to you. Don't you worry about a thing. I have a cool idea for Transport Fever 3 mod. What you could do is drive the trains. Drive the train. The chaos on my railways would be unbearable. Bye-bye, mountain. See you later, trees. Boosh. Smooth. Right, let's roll with that again. Right, we're going to use every single piece of track. Available to us. I have a call. I've read that, haven't I? There's me thinking I was in my own little world there, which I was for a little while. All right, there we go. So we're going to compact this down a little bit because there's a lot of sidings here. We should be good on size. I have an issue where the mods are keeping getting unsubscribed and I have to redo them. That is very weird. I never have that. I don't like the shape of this at all. I'm going to do it my own way. You've got jelly arms and legs. What you been doing? What you been doing on your lunch? Can have lunch. In break. Just some resistance bands in between. That's not bad. Good idea. Gotta strengthen them shoulders. One, two, three, four, five. Once I caught a fish alive. This is mad. Schmeagle? I can't remember what the rest of that rhyme goes. Oh, it's clearly an English one because you don't know. Have I even said it right? No, babe. No, I don't know either. You cry laughing to these lyrics for me. Nice. Right, I just managed to fit that in on the edge of the map. Got the curve in because we cheated a little bit on the curve there. What we got there? Right, we have our 4 lanes. On approach to station, we have lots of room here to create the other yards. There's a lot of freight going on here. I don't know what we're going to make of it and how we're going to utilize it all. There's also a building. I need to Google Maps that as well. And we've got... short side in here. Maybe... Let's have a look. I might have to go away and have a think about this one, guys. For a couple of days, and then on Friday come back. So we could do aggregates. Yeah, we could do... Yeah, that's the side. Curved sidings, warehouse. That's a... What is that? Is that an aggregate station? That's a that was a Royal Mail dock there. Oh, maybe I could freestyle station that then. That bit. This is a Royal Mail dock. So we could have a mini Royal Mail. So I could build something out on this with a freestyle station. So we could have shorter trains. Maybe shorter goods trains or something. How does that sound? Does that sound alright? We could do something with that. Oh, yeah. Right, and then that through there. That through there. That there. Round, round. We can do lots of rounds there. Yeah. We're going to always do it. Yeah. There is a mail mod. A mail mod. Then we do some warehouses. We do our terminal. Okay, so our freight terminal's in there. And then we have lots of... What's this here? This looks like aggregates. So we have aggregates. And then we have a... So we have a terminal freight yard maybe about here. There's some aggregates here. We have a warehouse here. Maybe we build this out that way. So it's like a Hitachi Rail Europe. Oh. Nice. You're killing me. I'm gonna have to... Right, what we're gonna have to do here is add a little bit more curve. that's it. Thank you very much. I think what we'll do is we'll do this in 2 parts. I think I might try and finish some of the little bits of the freight here. I'm gonna get a cup of tea first, though. We're gonna have a little rest. All right. I'm gonna finish some of the freight here and maybe put the Hitachi building in, and then on Friday we work on the approach and the Crewe station, because we have our 4 tracks and Crewe is approached by 4-ish. So we won't be doing because that'll be people will come into here from here, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So they'll be coming into there via this. I'm assuming there's a... Yeah, I'm going to have to work that out later, that bit. I'm not sure about that. And I've got to work out... That's going to be interesting. All right, we'll get this bit done first anyway. I'll be back in a sec. I'm going to make a cup of tea. I'm back. Right, let's see. Let's see what we can do with this then. Let's get rid of this. I think I need the open rail, and more so over the Royal Mail mod is in Discord. You legends! Is there a separate cargo we can do for that? Why is this so loud? Is there a separate cargo for the Royal Mail mod? One, two. Okay, so the top one. Wait. We need to first just stop monsters to do the class 205, 405, class 4, etc. Mail and waste add-on. I might have to have a look at that, Coot. Can you bomb that in there for me as well? I might look at that later. Right, we're going to do this our own sort of way here, alright guys? You're just going to have to roll with me. That's never going to be long enough. What I want that to do, is it? Okay. That will be. Also, the class Scotch Bob has uploaded multiple class 37s. Yeah, I couldn't find it, dude. I could not find it. Got to go, and I won't see you Fridays. I'm on holiday. Oh, I hope you're going somewhere nice. Hope you're going somewhere nice, Coop. Did you look up Scotch? No, of course I didn't. I just looked up Class 37 Rem. I'm just... One, two, 5, 6. You have a lovely holiday. Paris, you said that last week, didn't you? The mod is called Face of Veg 2. Okay. I'll check it out. Cool, have a lovely time. Enjoy. Also, did you go outside today? I did go outside today, thanks. Yes. Behave. It's so hot. I wouldn't say so hot, but it's nice. It's nice. Gonna go. It's all gonna go miserable again, though, right? Soon. So we mustn't get too excited. It's so, especially considering it was raining for like, I know. It was very nice to walk out in a t-shirt to nip down the road. All right, for the sake of space, we are only going to have 5 platforms rather than 6 on this. All right. Is that all right with everybody? Is everybody be able to cope with that? Because I've got to fit in the one next to it at some point. I was going outside wearing shorts. Whoa. He's got his legs out, guys. He's got legs out. I didn't go that far. Still went with the jogging bottoms. Absolutely criminal. It must be platforms 6 platforms, not 7. Absolutely. I'm going with 5. Leave me alone. Gizmo. Buddy. Buddy. Stop meowing at me, man. Have you eaten that? Have you, absolute animal? Two weeks ago, I was in Malta. Very nice. My cat's fucking... My cat is bananas right now. Bananas. Okay. So what I'm thinking here, if I just have a quick sneaky look. Yes. So... small road down here. Not gonna work. It might work. That guy's always bananas. It's just... it's very needy right at the moment. Do not join. Ah, yes, my favourite freight terminal, Station 2. Just easier for me to name it. I can remember them and I don't mix them up. All right, for now. Temporary measures, guys. Temporary measures. Yeah, he is, yeah. No, he's been like his whole life. What he is a pain in the bum. I wish this was the other way round. Why can't this be facing the other way round? Perfect building, facing the wrong way. Or can I just take away the... It'd be nice if I could take away the track. Anybody know a better... So I want something like this. Oh, this is the most ridiculous game to build railway stuff in right now. Even Minecraft. I want something like this, but with the railway on the opposite side. So the through like railway on the opposite side. That'd be amazing if I could find something like that. So I could just put that there. Right there. Meow. Right, I'm going to just be right back. Chickens? I don't want chickens. What do I want chickens for? No, what I want is a damn building that's facing that way round. Right. To the workshop. It's not the workshop, that's my friends list. Library. What are they called? Depot. Right. Depot. Bring it. What's this? Merrily. No, that's too much. Behave. I like this one. Wait. There's a different one. Can it not be fruit? Oh, this is the old one, isn't it? I have no idea what that is. It doesn't really tell me much. How many mods do I have? Too many. I don't know. I'll have a look in a minute. When we find an asset, all right? When we find a mod that we can use, we'll have a look. Railway construction site. New farm. No, I just want a depot. Give me a depot. 4th rail bridge. Oh. Madrid taxis. It's gonna make me sad. What does this actually? Warehouse door. The other option is I just do the through one. Facing that way. Maybe a bit more like that. About there. Track type. That one for now. Here, yes. What does that mean? That's floor. Yeah, we'll have some floor. Did you know that man it has a tramway and a heart? Does it? Well, just hold on, guys. Let me just concentrate with this a little bit. I don't know why I'm bothering with these, to be honest. You're probably going to doom scroll now. Have a good one, dude. Oh, I've messed that up royally. That's all wrong. Lovely. Diagonal pairing. That's paired in. Paired in. Yes. Lovely. Brilliant. Right. They can stay like that. Two seconds. Jesus. Right. So that's that. That's that. That's that. That's nice. Nice. And then we can roll all that into that. I think. Nice. Wow. That was interesting. I still got to get the aggregates in there somehow. Yeah. Somehow. Yeah. Okay, so on Friday we can add the aggregates here. We could integrate the Crewe station and decide what we're going to do line wise out of it. If we can do another line out of it, that'd be wicked. But that looks pretty decent considering where we started. I think we could add another intermediate station here once I finish this piece, which I think I'm just going to do that with that. And then we can have a short station here at some point. But other than that, that is pretty good. I think that's worked out pretty cool. We got bypass here. We can swing up. We got central line and we have this main line. And they all in to link so far. But that looks pretty good. That was a lot of lines. We did most of the lines. That's the main thing. We got most of the lines done. So yeah, brilliant. Let's save that bad boy. That was a lot. It was just a lot of messing around, a lot of sort of bits of knobbly bits of track and stuff. But it was good. I really enjoyed doing that. That was good. Anyway, it's 6 p.m. I'm done. I will be back on Friday. We'll carry on. We'll finish this off, and then we should get a cab ride going. I want to mess around with them trains as well, because I want to have a look at that mod as well. I thought I'd get that today and get a train running on it, but obviously not. I will. It is what it is. I shall see you guys on Friday, or if not in the Discord, or if not in the comments. Have a lovely couple of days. Enjoy the weather while it's about. If you're in the UK, it's brilliant. Don't forget to visit dguk.tv for all your me needs. So you can see the stream of music on there if you want to use the music. If you want to listen to it, you can support me there. Thank you very much for all the super chats, memberships, and subscriptions this week. So far, your support is incredible and means more to me than you even know. So have a good couple of days. I shall see you guys, yeah, on Friday. Have I got anything else? Have I got anything else? Is there anything else? I don't think there is anything else. I think that is it. I think that is my lot. Yes, it is. Right. Anyway, yeah, I appreciate your support. I really do. It's been amazing chatting to you, and I love hanging out with you guys on those 2 days a week. Oh, okay. What? What are you okaying me for? Lunchtime was my entertainment. I'm sorry. I'll come and sing to you. Right. Anyway. I shall see you guys on Friday. If not, I'll see you in Discord and I'll see you in the comments. Have a good one. Have a funny face. I'm going to finish it there.